breaking news edition. Just got some breaking news that just came out. Warren Easton will not be allowed to participate in the LSAA high school football playoffs this season. You heard right. Warren Easton will not be allowed to participate in the LHSAA football playoffs this season due to recruiting students from Marrero Middle. And we want to credit our source from ABC 26 WGNO News, who broke the news about Warren Easton not being able to go to the playoffs. VK, we heard about it since April, and Warren Easton knew about it since April. They appealed it in April and was quickly denied. So here we are, the week of scrimmages, and the news come out. The word is two coaches went to Marrero Middle and recruited students to go to Warren Easton. Coach Phillips said that's not true. They knew the coaches at Marrero Middle and just talking over there. And they said John Everett was the ones who reported them, but the Jefferson Parish School Boards doesn't have any claims of John Everett reporting Warren Easton at all. You heard for these seniors that's on this team that they won't be playing for in the playoffs or a chance to play for a state championship this season, because that's a talented bunch of players on this team this season. It hurts so much for them, but man, it's really sad though, man. It's sad that this is happening. Your thoughts?
Wow, man. You know what I'm saying? You're right about that this rumor kept floating around for a long, long time that this was possibly gonna happen. And I was hoping it wasn't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? All respect in the world from me to head coach Jerry Phillips and a lot of the coach that I know very well, Warren Easton. And I was hoping that this thing was not gonna happen. And it's a really sad, sad day for this to happen right here. And I'll tell you, man, this is very hurting for not just the seniors, all the players for Warren Easton. What they had coming this year, probably one of the deepest teams that they have had in probably one of the deepest in Jerry Phillips's coaching career. He has had a lot of great teams. Warren Easton had a lot of deep teams. This might be one of their deepest teams since the Deshaun Caper Smith team and Tony Hall's last year up at Warren Easton. That's how good this Easton team was going to possibly be this season. And I think, you know what I'm saying, like I said before, the one thing I can say about it, and we kind of conversated this off air before, and I'm going to say this right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a sad day, but, you know, they can still play the season. That's the thing. But they can't go in the playoffs. But this is the thing I'm thinking about. And I'm the biggest thing I could say, could they take this as motivation? Yes. Because the fact of the matter is that, it's not a situation like McMain that they can't play the season at all. They can still play the season. The seniors can go all out in a blaze of glory, play well, get highly recruited regardless of what happened. But maybe send a message that regardless of not them making the playoffs, that they could still say a statement that we're still the best team in the state, regardless of us not going to postseason. And I think this would be motivation for them because of the fact that now the LHSA that slammed us, we might have to slam them. So I'm thinking more of the year, and I believe it was 1998, I believe, Terry Bowden's first year at Auburn. Remember how good that team was. Stan White at quarterback, Curtis Bostic. These cats were going to be competing possibly for a SEC championship, and they got slammed down with probation, and they could not even play in a bowl. They couldn't even have their games on TV. That's how bad it was for Auburn. And guess what happened? They went 11-0. So this could be something of motivation more than anything else for Easton than just, oh, we're not playing for nothing. I think Coach Phillips is going to motivate them and say, no, we're going to play for something. We're going to make a statement to the state of Louisiana. Regardless, you took us out of the playoffs. We're still going to prove we're the best team in the state.
Just to recap for those following us, Warren Easton will not be allowed to participate in the LHSAA football playoffs this season um, due to recruiting. And the recruiting is said to have happened at Morero Middle, and supposedly 2 coaches went over there, supposedly recruiting these players. Warren Easton says that's not true. They know the coaches at Morero Middle. They were just going over there to visit. They also said that John Everett were the ones that reported them, but the Jefferson Parish School Board says they don't have any claims to John Everett reporting Warren Easton. So that's our breaking news. Warren Easton will not be going to the playoffs, a powerhouse in the state. We're going to have more on this later on tonight at 8 o'clock on the Hash It Out show. 8 o'clock tonight. I'm sorry, 8:15 tonight. 8:15 tonight on the Hash It Out show. We will have more on this. We will start the show talking about Warren Easton. And, man, just a sad day for high school sports. But for VK Jones, I'm JB, your sports guy. We'll see you at 8:15. Warren Easton, district, who wins the district, and special news at the end of the show. But those that tune in, thank y'all. We'll see y'all 8:15 tonight.